Jay, you were watching at the back of the end zone with John Lynch, watching a few snaps. What's that like to be able to just sit back there and, I don't know, chop it up and watch the practice?
Well, for me, first and foremost, it's awesome just because you have a Hall of Fame safety that's our general manager. Like, anytime you have a question, you just go to him. Like, you got to learn from him. You got to be a sponge and absorb much knowledge. I think the cool thing is seeing Jair come along with it too, because he's understanding like who our GM really is. Like he understands ball. He's played at a high level, and then. Cool thing, I really went back and I tried to find like all the snaps that I played with Tig. Not saying Tig is, I might not, my goal is to be a starter. And a lot of people just automatically assume, oh, this year that like you're going to be a starter. My goal is to be a starter every year. That's a mindset, but you have to earn it. And so I'm in a position where I'm coming off injury. It's not just earned, so or it's not given. I have to earn it as well. But I'll go watch the plays with me and Tig and see how we work together. And we've only had limited snaps preseason or a couple in the regular season, but it was something that I want to know how Tig thinks, how he looks at stuff. So it's really cool that he came back there today and watched and kind of looking at how we would see things on the field. So
when you are back there with John after individual plays, does John notice something and point something out to you that kind of furthers your education as a safety during practice?
I think it goes both ways. For me, it's like I'm learning because as a GM, you have to know both sides. You have to know the offense and the defense call. And he's wanted to see where the concepts and where the scheme hits and misplays and where it helps us in our defense. So we will talk about certain stuff, or we'll talk about personnel and different things and how to attack certain coverages and stuff. So as much as I try to just absorb as much knowledge from him, like it's really cool. I think a lot of time I'll get into a rhythm last year where I'm playing the call versus what he would like to say, being myself and using my vision, being a very instinctual player and not having to rely on a call. And so that was really cool to have like John in my ear teaching me that and knowing what my strengths are and play to them. So my goal is to go back out there and compete and do my best and learn from John and translate it to the field for sure. So.